JK, Jake fucking Kaiser, the one, the only, the irreplaceable Reverend Terry T. Ninja Zilmer. What's up, bud?
What's going on today?
Yeah, yeah. Welcome back. It's been a week, but now we are here. We are ready
Yeah.
to bring you the greatest podcast ever. By the way, this is officially certified 0 calorie podcast. We are officially certified 0 calories for this podcast, so that's
Oh
good.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, what's up?
Oh, last week before school starts and
Oh,
start filling out the paperwork for Olivia to start school. So
she's going to school next week, huh?
September 3rd.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah,
Next
yeah,
week
yeah,
starts
yeah.
for me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Duh. My bad, my bad, my bad. Well, yeah. Well, let's give the people what they want. Let's give them the world's greatest podcast, the sexiest podcast too, voted sexiest podcast by Jay Kaiser Magazine. So that's an
Exactly.
accomplishment. So let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna go with dad hacks, with school coming up
Yes.
and help teach accountability.
Oh, okay.
You know, set clear expectations and consequences for tasks. If homework's
Yeah.
not done, no screen time until it's finished. That type,
Oh,
just
yes.
get the routine of things. Because a lot of elementary school kids, they need that routine.
Yep. I hear you. I like it. Yeah, you once you get back in school. So what the big thing with us is Mabel is now going the full day and they
Mm-hmm.
don't take naps. And so
Ooh.
we've had to wean her off of naps the last couple months and she's doing pretty good with it until you get towards like 6, 7 o'clock, then the diva comes out and the screams and the yeah, but so
Yeah.
but I've been working on that,
And
trying
then,
to get things
just
back working.
set a bedtime for him too.
Oh yeah.
We try to get Olivia in bed between 7:30 and 8.
Oh yeah. Same here. So yeah, we've always
Because
had
they
set
do need that.
bedtimes.
They do need the 8 to 9 or 10 hours, however many hours for kids. I forget what they said. They're not
Yep.
like us where we can run on 4 hours of sleep.
Uh-huh. To 4 hours. More like two if you get one of these.
Exactly. You just have to double up some days.
Which by the way, here. I'm a little thirsty right now. Oh yeah.
But yeah, just set up like a routine. All right, you get home, we do homework, do whatever,
Yep.
dinner, brush teeth, let's go to
Yep.
bed, book something like that. And then I know this year we're gonna do dance. She wants to do dance this year, so we got to figure out the dates and time. So get that
Nice.
penciled in.
Yeah, that'll be good, man. Yeah, get them
Just
on the schedule.
yeah, keep the schedule, keep the routine down, and then take accountability.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that teaches accountability too, right? That's the
Mm-hmm.
big thing about it, right? And that's what you want is you want to have
Yeah.
kids understand, hey, you got to get stuff done. Otherwise, you're going to get there are consequences here. And not only consequences at home, consequences at school. If you miss stuff or you don't tell us about a project or homework, well, then you're going to have to,
Mm-hmm.
experience those consequences, man. For
Exactly.
sure. That's a good dad hack. I like it. I kind of want a similar approach too, man. Like especially for school time. And obviously, and I'm sitting at my desk right now. Kids pull a lot of art projects and
Mm-hmm.
things, and look at it, it's a lot of paper. Okay, a lot of paper that sits around. Well, come up with something the immediate digitization rule. All right, as soon as a piece of artwork, whether it's from school, whether it's an assignment, permission slips, whatever, digitize it right away. Snap it with your phone, and then that way you'll have a digital, long-lasting impression of it. But also, too, it helps you, organize and remind you, like, oh, hey, yeah, they got to do this. They got to do this worksheet. Let's get that done.
Yeah.
So it kind of works both ways. Just immediately digitize it, and then you don't again, then you don't have all this paper sitting around. I've been, trying to get all of the kids' projects digitized but it is a massive undertaking. But for the
I
most
mean,
part,
yeah.
do it as soon as you get it.
I mean, you look at it,
Immediate.
mom and dad are going through their basement and stuff right now, and they have
Oh yeah.
a big bin with shit I made back in like first, second grade. And I'm almost 40, so they've had it
Right.
for a while, you
You
know.
gotta get on that, man. Just take pictures, then put the pictures on a hard
Yeah.
drive and look at them someday. You know what I mean? And then too, like this is like this takes up real estate on my desk, man. Valuable
Hmm.
real estate, and it's just like God, man. Got to get this shit done. So immediate
Yeah.
digitization. That's my dad hack.
I think I saw something about that. You take it and then you leave like the artwork on the fridge or whatever until the next one comes home, and then that gets
Yep,
thrown away, but you still have it on the hard drive.
exactly.
Which would be much nice when you do like a presentation or slideshow for their graduation too, you know.
Yeah,
You don't have
exactly,
to go
dude.
digging through shit and you can just go right on your
Exactly,
hard
man.
drive and, yeah.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
All right. And if any of our we got to come up with a name for the people that watch our podcast.
Yeah, we need like trekkers or yeah, I don't know who else, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Swifties. We need a
Yeah.
name here. Mikers? No, Mike up. I don't know. We'll think of it. If you guys think of
Yeah.
it, bring it on. We would love to
Let us
hear
know
what
if you have any hacks with kids in school, keep them in line, like not keep them in line. Keep
people in
them,
line.
you know, so to help us help other fellow fathers and everything.
Absolutely.
All right, now on
Let it,
to the
let it-
poll. All right, now on
let it,
to the
let it.
poll question.
We didn't have one this week. Ha!
No, we did not.
But I was thinking of it. It was brought up it was a while ago. We didn't talk about it, but I did think of it. Congress passed a law, or not Congress, but the House passed a law, or a provisional law saying that they want to get rid of daylight saving time. Okay. Now, this has been one of the most
Hasn't this
controversial
been
things.
ongoing for a while?
It has been, but it finally has made some progress. Like there's
Okay.
bipartisan agreement on this, and I think they're going to debate it in the Senate, and then if it's approved in the Senate, all Trump has to do is sign it. But this is a good one. Like, do you like daylight saving time? Do you hate it? Well, I mean, what do you think? Personally, man, I'm not a fan of it, but when you look at the other options, like it's kind of just like okay, whatever. I
All
would
right.
vote to keep it. That would be my
I
thing.
liked it when I was working overnights.
Yeah,
The one when we fall. So what is it? Fall back. So in the fall, I liked it because I lost an hour of work. So
yep,
instead of a 12-hour, I worked 11 hours. But then in the spring, I'd end up working 13 hours. So it's a horse
sure.
apiece. Daylight savings time was originally implemented to conserve energy by switching daylight into evening hours, allowing people to use less artificial light and better align waking hours with sunlight.
Yep, not
19th
farmers.
century. It was about the 19th century. Actually, implication the practical implication occurred in 1908 in Canada, Germany, Australia. It got adopted around World War One, and a lot of it was used for farmers too.
Hmm.
There's what Arizona doesn't have daylight savings time.
Nope, they got
No, I think
rid of
there's
it.
one other state. You know, I think it was fine back then, but with the amount of technology we have, I think does it really make a difference nowadays?
Well, that's a great point too. Yeah, I never really looked at it from that perspective. Like where I look at it from is how it fucks my kids sleeping up. You know what I mean?
Not even that. It fucks my sleeping up. Like the
Y-
next couple 2 days,
Yeah.
it's like I'm like,
So You know, I remember that episode of John Oliver where they had a segment, daylight savings time. How is this still a thing? You know,
With
but again,
advanced technologies and stuff, I don't. This is just the United States, right?
no, it looks like so. I'm looking at a map. The U.S. minus Arizona.
Yep.
Indiana doesn't either.
Okay, yeah, that was
Europe,
the other state.
Europe does almost all of Europe except Russia and looks like Poland. Egypt, Chile, and parts of Australia. Otherwise, everybody else around the world does not uh, utilize the. Mexico does it. A lot of Canada does, but Mexico does not.
Yeah.
So it's weird, you know. I kind of like
I,
the
me
craziest
personally,
thing.
I'd get rid of it, just like you said. It screws up everyone's sleep schedule, especially the young kids.
Right.
I don't know how your kids are, but like Olivia ain't too bad, but like with my niece and nephew, you screw up their sleep schedule, they're bears.
Yeah, totally, man.
But
And
Blake and
especially young
Elijah
kids.
are up there in age, so
Uh-huh. True. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that would be my vote, you know. I would say get rid of it, you know. One less thing to worry about too, right? We can
yeah.
adjust to it. We'll be fine. So
But
I
most of the
will have a
stuff
poll
though,
question up
like
next week.
it's just the sleeping wise now, all of the stuff is that changes automatically.
Right, exactly. So I don't know.
Speaking of that, I was seeing the other day. You remember growing up when we were outside at night was like a yellow color,
Yes, very true.
and now it's like bright white. It's just so different now.
Odd.
The LEDs and stuff.
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah,
absolutely right. It was like those high pressure sodium lights. Yeah.
yeah.
Keep that yellow hue, you know, the mystique. Some parts like my street where my mom lives in Marshfield still has those lights, and
I
it's
think the
pretty
old
cool.
trailer park that we lived at still has those lights.
Yeah. But I know a lot of cities are switching to the LED lights, which, you know, what the hell? Okay, you're saving energy, but right, I mean you're fucking shit
Yeah.
up. But whatever.
We'll put
Not my
this
kind of
poll
place.
question on this week and let you see what you guys think,
Yeah.
and then we're still trying to figure out when to post the poll question and stuff. So
Yeah, I
something
think we're
new.
gonna have
Let us
to.
know if you like this section or not.
And if you don't like it, why don't you come up with a poll to see what we could replace it with? How about
Yeah.
that? In your face.
In your face.
In the
All right.
face.
On to fun facts. On to fun facts.
Yeah, baby. Fun, fun, fun.
All right. Did you know tigers look orange to humans because we are trichromites? That was a trichomite.
Okay. Please continue.
But they appear green to deer and wild boars because they're decomites. I'm
Huh.
probably pronouncing that word wrong.
Interesting.
Trichromites.
Hmm. So,
The including most humans, the three types of cone cells in their eyes, allowing them to perceive a full range of color.
hmm. Okay.
And then dechromats.
Huh. Well, so I
Individual animals which color vision is based on only two types of functioning cone cells.
I kind of knew this one. Um, yeah, this one, like I remember hearing that one of the reasons that humans can see green more than any color is because of like in the wilderness, you need to be able to detect uh animals or predators
Yeah,
quicker. So that's one of the reasons that, that like deer can see them as green. But
yeah.
that's interesting though. I mean, huh. Guess deer,
Camouflage. Yeah. All right. The next fact. Each year in the United States, 16 people are attacked by sharks, and 6,000
Oh.
are attacked by goats. We don't need a shark week. We need a goat week.
Yeah, goats are dicks. Let's just be honest. I'm throwing
I
that
know.
out
Let's be
there.
honest. Yeah.
They are very aggressive. They can be very, very aggravating, Hate them. Sharks, on the other hand, they're pretty cool. They're just looking for food.
Yeah. That is interesting. All right. On to state. We're going to
State
Nevada.
facts. Nevada. Wah, 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 Nevada.
Riding a camel on a public highway is banned.
Ah, that's it.
Public highway, so I can
Interesting.
ride it through Reno or
On
maybe
a
Las
private,
Vegas.
you could. On a tollway, you definitely could do it,
Oh,
man. Interesting. I mean, Nevada is a desert kind of state. I would think that
yeah.
they would allow some form of camel transportation. I
Yeah,
would
they
certainly be in
probably
favor of it.
keep up the
Huh,
main highways because of idiot drivers.
that's true. The Silver State is officially what Nevada is called. So
Yep.
I am
I know
remembering
it's
this now.
not. It's one of those where I'm going down the line. It's not as boring as this is one of the boring ones.
Nevada,
So
Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota,
Dakota.
Ohio.
Hi ho.
Fantastic song.
Yep.
Yeah, cool, man. I will keep that in mind. You know what? I've always kind of wondered why you haven't seen any camels going down the road. Now I know it's illegal.
Yeah, they go back roads. I
It's
wonder if you can get a DUI while riding a camel.
a good point because you're not technically driving the camel.
So would that count as like a horse or a cow riding home a cow?
I don't know. This is
I can see
interesting.
someone. I bet you there has been an incident. Somebody got pulled over coming home from a bar riding a cow here in
Right.
Wisconsin.
Oh God, at least. Why? I mean, dude, they got four legs. You're drunk. They know how to get places. Boom. Why not?
Tell them go home. Go home, Betsy.
Yeah. Get moving there. Here you go. Here's $5. Yeah, I'd be
Here's five
interested in
bucks with the
doing
hay.
that.
So, all right, on to Monster Smash. Monster Smash.
Da, 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 da.
We are going to the Battle of Vienna, the second one in 1683.
Yep.
Fought September 12th, 1683, between the Ottoman Empire and the Christian alliance led by John III. The allied forces defeated the Ottomans and ended their siege of Vienna. The victory marked a turning point in Europe's history, stopping the Ottoman expansion into Central Europe and strengthening
Yeah.
Habsburg's influence. The battle lasted to the day. Imperial and German infantry gradually pushed back Ottoman forces. Polish troops advanced onto the right flank. In the later afternoon, Soborski
Mm.
launched approximately 18,000 cavalry into the famous Polish winged Hussars in one of the history's largest cavalry charges. So this is where the Ottoman Empire started declining after this battle.
Yeah. So if people kind of recall, the Ottoman Empire was expanding. So that's basically Turkey. What else is in there? It's Ottoman Empire was at its peak, really,
There
uh,
we go.
huge. Um,
Egypt, Tripoli,
Tripoli, Greece, Turkey, kind
First
of
Crete,
expanding that way up into Europe. Yeah.
Hungary, Transylvania, Moldova,
eh, you know what's weird is like
Crimea,
y-
Georgia.
we
And
had
you know what?
history class and we never heard this shit. Like, You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you why. This was part of the Ottoman Habsburg Wars, which apparently was a 300-year struggle between the Holy Roman Empire and the Ottoman Empire. I had no idea this even
Yeah.
existed, dude.
It looks like
Um,
right here, just on the map, they own, I would say, about 3/4 of the Mediterranean
Big
Sea.
time. Yeah, all up and down that. So we're talking like North
Mhm.
Africa, so into
North
like Saudi
Africa right
Arabia.
under Spain, but then they only got to Croatia. They didn't ever got into. If they would have got Italy, that would have been huge.
Huge. Because then you could take France, you could take Spain, you could take all of Europe. And so that's what this was, right? This was the thing that kind of stopped that from happening. And just yeah, this was pretty big. Again, I had never heard of this fucking thing.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Check
well,
this
do we
out. So what
yeah,
did we? The war was. What did I say? 16.
1683, I think.
Yep,
Six
1683. The Ottoman Empire finally ended in 1922 after World War One.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. I'd have to look at
Yeah.
it. I think Ottoman Empire is one of the longest.
1299, around 1299 to 1922. 600 some years, man. That is a long time. That is some seriousness. And so for the Holy Roman Empire, which basically is Germany, if for people who kind of aren't really
Mm-hmm.
don't really remember that, Germany, Poland, or Central Europe, they were, let's see, when did they come into play? About 900 AD and lasted to 1806. So both of these are pretty big powerhouse battles coming together here,
Yeah.
and yeah, the Christians defeated the Islamic
Mm-hmm.
people of the Ottoman Empire, so it was kind of that religious war behind it. Um, let's see, do we have a numbers thing here? You got the
That's the
numbers on
Ottoman
that?
Empire is the longest reigning empire in world history.
Wow, shit.
You know, um, where did my numbers go?
Hmm.
Okay, with that, if the Ottoman Empire won, I think they'd last longer because there goes Italy,
Oh yeah,
Germany, and so then whatchamacallit would never, the mustache man would never
he would
take
never
in.
exist.
The
More than likely, it wouldn't
emperors,
have existed.
yeah, the Ottomans numbering 150,000. Polish to do troops. The combined forces totaled around 80,000 and were strategically positioned on the hills surrounding Vienna.
Ah.
They say always the higher ground.
Oh,
Let's
well,
see,
look at this.
150 troops. 20.
Here's a stat for you, Ter.
Uh,
18,000 horsemen in the Holy Roman Empire's cavalry. 18,000, considered the largest cavalry charge in recorded history,
yeah, I think
including
that's
3,000 elite Polish winged hussars, whatever the hell those are. I'm just going to assume that those are horses who are eating Polish sausage, but that's a big advantage, man. Especially in a time when you didn't have machine guns, you didn't have airstrikes, you didn't have large artillery. Um, Having the cavalry was big, and I, I don't know. I
no,
don't think
that's
the
what
Ottoman
they
Empire
are. It's
wins.
elite heavy cavalry of the Polish Leviathan Commonwealth, famed for their wings, shock tactics, and battlefield dominance. Just looking
Yeah,
at the pictures here, they just had wings on the back of their
yeah, I see that.
people.
No wings on the actual horses, which is a little bit of a letdown, but
I mean, now, come
that's
on, I wanted
okay.
to see Pegasus.
Yeah. Wouldn't that have been nice?
That would have been nice. That's
So
what we're
yeah.
doing when our time machine comes back up. We're gonna go and keep a Pegasus, keep them around.
Now you're
Yeah, I don't
thinking.
think the sheer numbers, but you also got to look at, I don't know if you ever seen pictures or anything of Vienna and Italy or been there. The mountains are pretty rough.
Sure.
And if you don't know it, I think they hold it off.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the Alps, right? That's a kind of the foothills of the Alps, and that
Yep.
is territory that can be pretty brutal if you've never had experience. It's like, Vietnam, right? Or any
Hmm.
other kind of harsh
I mean, look
environment.
at
If
World War
you
II. They never able to get into Switzerland.
right, mostly because of the large walls of Swiss chocolate.
Yeah,
That's a conspiracy that we will touch upon another day. But you're
exactly.
right. You're absolutely right, man. Having that geographic kind of advantage went a long way.
Hmm.
So I don't think so. I think I'm still taking the Holy Roman Empire, and I'm going HRE all the way. Who's the
Yeah.
guy? John the Third Sobieski, leader of the Polish king, John the Third
Hmm.
Sobieski. Okay.
I'll be
But
right back. I would take Poland
yeah,
because that was more of a group of people, the Polish, and that just Germany was involved. Well,
absolutely.
but that's just crazy that that empire ended 1922.
I know.
Just that's like 100 years ago.
Yeah,
That's
and it
crazy to think there
lasted
was still an
forever.
empire was still around.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Because you
cool.
wouldn't consider, I think that was the last one. Because I wouldn't consider the USSR as an empire.
No, because they didn't have an emperor. They were just
Um,
more of a dictatorship.
yeah,
Yeah,
Germany, the right.
yeah, they weren't. They didn't
No, they
last
didn't
that
have an
long.
emperor either.
Well, but the Japanese Empire, but they went down. The Empire of Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, 18. Yeah, okay, 1868 to 1947. That wasn't that long.
No, that
Anyways,
wasn't that long, not compared to the Ottoman Empire.
if you're an emperor out there and you want to come on and discuss your empire, come on, bring it on. We'd love to have you. We will have anybody on this damn podcast.
Right?
Yep, yep.
All right. Now on to sports.
Sports.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the Dodgers losing streak there for a while.
Oh, it's been good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
I mean, and Scooble lost, which was a little bit of a shocker, but they got it. The Brewers are playing the Dodgers this week, so we shall see who the
We shall
real.
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Um, I think listen to some of these sports podcasts and sporting people
Yeah.
with my 32-minute drive to work, and then I went down to Black River Falls on Sunday, so that's an hour drive.
Yep.
Um, our bats are going to be our problem again because we don't really have the bats right now. Everyone's not
Yep.
swinging like they should do right now.
Exactly. I mean, I think they dropped the ball by not going after a big bat strictly because of Christian Yelich. Now they still have to pay him, right? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But that guy, a designated hitter, if you're the designated hitter, you gotta be the hitter. You gotta be a
Mm-hmm.
big bat. We're talking Aaron Judge here, you know, and he's just not that. He hasn't been in, at least 3 years. And again, fan favorite, great. He did a lot for this franchise. He was the face of this franchise for a long time. Great guy, but unfortunately, man, you like you said, you got to have the big bat. And where would you put it? You'd have to put it in the designated hitter. So that's my
Yeah.
thought on it. I just think, I think they're going to struggle uh, to hit the long ball, and it's
Yeah,
just going to, yeah,
I
unfortunately.
know. We'll see.
They got Lockridge back, which is nice. They're
Uh,
starting to get guys back from injury. Uh, you know, Logan Henderson is looking good. Kyle Harrison's back. I still believe in this team. I still believe that they can win the pennant, and I'm not going to change that. But if there is a weakness, they don't have the bats. So,
all right, because
you
as
know,
of right now, we are 5 games ahead of the Cubbies.
yeah, yep,
And we are 3 games ago ahead of the Dodgers. But
that
the
weird Braves
Diamondbacks
though.
are actually got a fire lit under their ass right now.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I see
Because
what you're
now
talking
they're
about.
7.5 behind. So they're making a run.
Yeah, I still believe, dude. Not gonna change it. I believe.
And the Braves too. It's
Right.
crazy. Look at this. In the East, the Braves are up 7.5. Okay. We're up
Yeah.
5, and the Dodgers are up 7.5.
The NL is where it's at, man.
AL Rays are up
Jeez.
6. White Sox are 3.5. Astros are above the Rangers by a half a game.
Yep.
The NL is where it's at. If yeah, we just gotta. Our bats need to come alive. I mean, we're getting hits where we need them, but like our big bats that we have, they're not producing.
Yep.
All
Let's hope
right,
they can do it.
week 1 of preseason. Games start Thursday.
They do. NFL.
You got the Packers
Ah.
versus Steelers,
Oh, good Lord.
Lions, Bengals, Colts, Patriots, Chargers, Texans, Cardinals, Raiders, Titans, 49ers. Friday, we got 3 games. Broncos, Falcons, Broncos, Jets, Buccaneers, Jets, Dolphins, Commanders. Um, Saturday, Panthers, Bills, Browns, Bears, Vikings, Giants, Rams, Chiefs, Jaguars, Saints, Eagles, Ravens, Cowboys, and Seahawks.
Yep. Gonna be interesting, I think. I think there's some good quarterback battles going on, potential ones. I see Kyler Murray was just named starting quarterback up there in Minnesota over JJ
Hmm.
McCarthy, so that one's kind of been solved for right now. But Fernando Mendoza, the number one pick, going up against Kirk uh, Coles, Cash Cousins, as I call him, should be a good one there too. I don't know. I mean, that's really what preseason's about, is like finding the good battles and kind of seeing what happens and hoping to God your fantasy football team isn't destroyed by injuries, which I've seen
Hmm.
happen too many times, dude.
Let's pull this up quick.
And then again, of course, we're just waiting for Aaron Donald to come out of retirement. He worked out with the team,
He's been working
looked
out with him all
amazing.
week.
Yeah, it was just a matter of time. Let's just be honest.
Oh, here's a good one. Deshaun Watson versus Sanders in
Oh, that's
Cleveland.
right. Yep, yep.
And
That's
then
what I
Tua
forgot about.
versus Penix Jr. in Atlanta.
Tua went to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I guess I missed that. Because I know Malik Willis went to Miami, but I didn't know Tua went there to
Hmm.
Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, that could be good. Let's take some predictions, huh? I'm gonna take Tua. I'm gonna take who else we got here? I'm
Watson
gonna
versus
Oh
Sanders.
yeah, I'm gonna take Shador and I'm gonna take Kirk Cousins out in Vegas, just
That's
because.
right. Kurt is out there now.
Yeah, yeah. and it makes sense. If I was an owner of an NFL team and I took a quarterback first overall, unless he's fucking Peyton Manning and ready to play right away, which Peyton even wasn't even ready, I'm sitting him on the bench and he's gonna learn. He's gonna learn the game. He's gonna watch, and then
They
I'm gonna
should do,
put him
like
in.
you said, they should do what the Packers did.
Right,
You know,
with
you had Rodgers
Rodgers
behind
and
Favre for all those
yep,
years, and then you had Young, or not Young,
J Love.
J Love behind Rodgers. That's what you need to do. You can't just throw a new one. You don't have that um caliber quarterbacks anymore that you can just throw them right in.
That's right. Gotta let him learn, man.
Those
So,
it sounds like Cousins is gonna start.
mm, that's the smart move, though. That is the
Hmm.
smart move. Definitely the smart move up in Minneapolis, letting Kyler Murray take over uh, as opposed to JJ McCarthy. So I agree on that one.
When is All right. Ready for the next section?
I am. Are you
Yeah. What
ready?
happened? What
Ready?
happened?
The one, the only, Kmart. Remember Kmart? Everybody remembers Kmart.
I
It
remember
was
Kmart.
it
Remember the
was a
food court they
staple.
had?
Oh my God, I know, dude. Oh, they could go in, get a slice of pizza, shop at Kmart. But that's what we're
Yeah.
going to be doing today. Whatever happened to Kmart? And for those of you who don't remember, Kmart was probably in the big three, I want to
Yeah.
say, of shopping like stores. So for us, it was Shopko, Kmart, and of course Target. And today, right? Or sorry, I guess Walmart too. I guess was in
Walmart
there
wasn't really that big until later,
later, kind
until
of
like
later.
high school.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I remember they were talking like, Walmart's getting built in Marshall, and we're like, oh, Walmart. Okay, well, whatever. But dude, Walmart or Kmart at its peak. So listen, it peaked in the early 90s. Remember the blue light specials, the
Mm-hmm.
classic blue light specials. Um, they just really what they were kind of like exactly like, Target and Walmart and Shopko.
Yeah.
But kind of what the problem was, and this is my personal belief, is that it didn't really adapt to modern logistics and kind of the newer things with like Target and Walmart started selling groceries, right?
Yep.
Kmart, Shopko didn't do that. And when you fail to keep up with customer modernization, customers they want everything in one location and
One
they
could be
want
yeah.
to you just they failed to do it. And then what ended up happening was Sears bought Kmart after it filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2020 or 2002. But again, Sears was also a Titanic sinking ship. Um, but believe it or not, in 2024, Kmart closed its last full-sized store in Bridgehampton, New York. And right now, only a tiny handful remain in operation in Florida as well as the U.S. Virgin Islands. So yeah, they couldn't they didn't keep up with the modern
Mm-hmm.
things. Oh, and also too, websites, right? Once customers started to buy stuff online, online shopping became very prevalent. Kmart didn't do that, and that's kind of what they're like. Oh, you don't have a website? Fuck you. Target does. Walmart does. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of what happened, man. I loved Kmart. Great store.
Yeah, we go in and we eat, and then we go sit in the lawn chair area and watch people.
Oh yeah, it was it was one of the anchor stores in the mall, man. I mean, and we would go there. You're right. It had a food court. It was pretty freaking cool. Like, and the prices were pretty competitive with Shopko and Target. They had all that stuff. So
Yeah,
it's a shame. I liked Kmart.
I did like Kmart too.
Yeah. But as of today, there's 3 left in the world, including 1 in Florida.
Where in Florida?
Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Somewhere in Florida.
Tampa Bay.
No, that'd be too nice. Doesn't say specifically in Florida. It says there's a Florida location.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, there it is. Garden Center, Miami, Florida.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
There you All right, on to music, movie, and song review.
Yeah. You're doing this one this week, right?
Again. Come Say Some by Lauren
Yeah.
Sanderson versus featuring Fred Durst.
Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit fame.
It's kind of got that Limp Bizkit feel to it. Have you heard it yet?
It does. I did. I listened to it a few times. It's interesting because I never really thought of Fred Durst as like a guy who has great vocals, right? He's kind of more like kind of wants to be a rapper, but not really a rapper. You know what I mean? Like he was part of that new metal phase.
Yeah.
But like guys like Jonathan Davis of Korn, Kid Rock, those guys can actually sing. Fred Durst, that was a little weird, but you know what?
No, it's a good song. I mean, it's not my favorite. If it comes, I won't search it, but
yeah,
if it comes on, I'll listen to it. But it's like you said, I didn't know he had good vocals like that,
right. Yeah. Well, first of all, I never even heard of this Lauren Sanderson, so I was like,
Not
okay,
until now, but some of the songs, she's actually pretty good.
Right. This is very interesting, right?
New up and coming.
Yeah. And again, she kind of has that like that new metal kind of approach there too. But in a different way. But it's different. It's kind of it takes you back to the day, but not entirely, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I would say it's definitely a listen. If it's on the radio, I'm going to listen to it. I'm not going to change it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And if anybody has a movie or song you want us to go over, let us know.
Yes. Well, next week we will be doing the Paw Patrol movie, the new
Hell
Dino
yeah.
Paw Patrol movie, which I'm going to go see on Friday with my daughter. So we'll have that one.
I might. I don't know. I don't know quite yet.
Okay.
I don't know if she's gonna be able to sit that whole time, but she might
Oh,
with other kids.
okay.
You go see Paw Patrol in the movie theater? No. Yes. All right.
Ah,
Now
Paw Patrol. Yep.
there's a cat on there. I saw the attraction, Mr. Fuzzy Butt. And I guess Snoop Dogg is in here. He's one of the voices.
Nice. All right. Love it.
Yeah, I did. All right, now it is time for. All right, now it is time for.
Olivia, say it's the vinyl countdown.
Here's the vinyl countdown. Nope, she's being shy. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know why she wants to put tape in her mouth.
Saw that. Saw that.
All right, vinyl countdown for this week is top female artists. I went this week with artists that play an instrument and also sing.
Yeah.
Not just as like a lead singer.
Right. You're going strictly, and that's how I did it too. If you were like, Stevie Nicks, I didn't really consider you because you're part of Fleetwood Mac. I think you got to
Uh,
be a separate kind of entity. Okay. All
mm-hmm.
right. So who do you got at number 5, Ter?
Number 5, I've got Patsy Cline.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Good
I
choice.
just her voice and their songs is just she was amazing.
Yes, absolutely. And still relevant. She did a lot of
Yeah.
stuff well into her later years, which is comparable, Terry, to my number 5, Miss Dolly Parton. And you know
Yeah.
what I mean? They are still, Dolly's still relevant today. Still out there touring, still making moves. But I mean, so many great songs between Patsy Cline and Dolly Parton. It's just, yeah, I agree with that, man. I like it. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. I mean, I like Dolly, but I prefer Patsy over Dolly.
Okay. Hey, 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 hey. Some
So,
people like cucumbers. Some people like pickles. There's no wrong
exactly.
answer here.
No, it's not.
Okay.
All right, what do you got it for?
Number 4, God, it was a tough one.
This
And
was a
I'm
tough
gonna go,
one.
I'm gonna go old school, and I'm gonna go Madonna, and I'm going strictly on her music. Okay, her personal life, whatever the hell she does, I don't care. I don't follow it. Um, Her ability to just stay relevant for 4 decades, man. She was controversial. She did things her way. She made cool songs, different songs, wasn't afraid to take chances. You got to respect that for,
Yeah, I
if
mean,
Michael Jackson's the king of pop, she's the queen. So,
look at some of her songs, like a Virgin,
right.
and like um
Vogue, In the
Vogue.
Groove. Yeah.
She
She's still out there trying to make music, right? She still is there. But at the same time, she's just, I don't know. She's kind of
I
faded, but she's trying, and then you got to give her props for that, you know, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, some of her songs she's put out there. I mean, even look at well, shit, what's that song they had in Wolverine, Deadpool?
Oh, fuck, what was it? Yeah, it was it Like a Prayer? Yeah.
Yeah, like a prayer. I
Just
mean,
like a prayer.
you look at it, you actually listen to it. It's like not what you think the song is.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All
All
right,
right, who do
my
you got?
number 4, I am going with the Queen of Soul, Aretha
Aretha
Franklin.
Franklin. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah,
Just
I
her
can't argue.
voice, I mean, she was, I mean, I don't just amazing just between her singing, she was a pianist, a songwriter, record producer.
Yep. I like it. I like it. I just, you're right. The voice was there. Queen of Soul, RESPCT, Natural Woman,
Mhm.
huge. So yeah, I like it. It's good. It's good. 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 Good.
Trying to She did
um.
some songs. I mean, she did she she went off of Marvin Gaye, Ray Charles, and Sam Cooke.
Sure.
So, but she put a twist on the female voice and like her voice, like
Yeah.
just respect. I use when I had to spell the word respect, that's the song that I sing in my head.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
All right.
Um, Number three, I'm gonna continue with the one named artist here. Though you know her best as Cher, because she can turn back time. Um,
Okay.
Talk about catalog, if I could turn back time. She's got so many great hits. Both when she was with Sonny Bono, back when she was, in the 70s, 80s, she had some huge hits. 90s, do you believe in life after love? That song really kind of brought the auto tune into the fold. People really didn't know what auto tune was until
Mm-hmm.
that song came in. So, I like Cher. She's still out there, 80 years old or however the old she is, just dominating. She's an actress too, right?
Yep.
Great movies. Mask. What else am I missing? But yeah, Cher, put her in there.
All right. Hey, what did the tree say to Sonny Bono?
I don't know. What did he say?
I got you, babe.
Bam.
Bam. All right. My number three, I'm going with the same time period. Rest in
Okay.
peace, Bonnie
Yeah.
Taylor.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of good hits, dude. A lot of good hits. Different, right? Brought a different kind of mentality to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's just the way she sung in some of her songs. It was just she poured it into the songs.
Yep. For sure. Let's see when did she die?
Not that too long ago.
Yeah.
Within the last 2 months, 3 months?
Was it that recent? Yeah. Huh.
Was it?
Yeah. I don't know. Hmm. Anyways, not to divert. Sorry, I was a little curious. Yeah. Okay, wait. Am I on number two here?
Number two.
Number two, breaking out of the cage. She asks you what's love got to do with it because she is simply the best, Miss Tina Turner.
Yep.
Um, classic, rock and roll kind of style. She went, for many, many years, dominating. Um, just, everything kind of about her was, great. She did stuff with her husband. She survived Ike Turner, you know, yeah, queen of
Yeah.
rock and roll right there, baby. Oh, wow, yeah, she just died 3 years ago. Yeah, coming up on that time. So yeah, Tina Turner, my number three or two. Sorry, whoa, two.
All right, my number two,
Yep.
Whitney Houston.
Oh yeah.
Supposedly, mom said every time that she started singing, I'd come running out as a little kid just to watch her. She was in The
Really?
Bodyguard. Her iconic one, I believe, is one of her best, is I Will Always Love You. Um,
Again, that should have been on the cover songs last week. How did that get blow past us? Never even thought of that because that's a Dolly Parton song.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
I forgot that was a Dolly Parton song.
Yeah,
Because when I hear that song, I instantly go to Whitney Houston from The Bodyguard.
exactly. That's why it's a great cover song is
Hmm.
because it
And
yeah
then, I want to
it
dance
puts
with
us.
someone. And
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat of somebody. That's my Whitney Houston impression out there, guys. I
mm,
hope you like it. Yeah.
didn't she die? And yeah, she died like 2012.
Yeah. Very early death.
Hmm.
And then her daughter died right after that too, which is even crazier.
Yeah, not that too far after. All right,
Mhm.
on to number one.
All right, who do you got?
I got the lovely Elizabeth May Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm.
Oh, that is on a left field. I would have not guessed that one.
No, I
Okay.
just how depth her music is, how she can sing in different versions. She can do
Yeah,
that heavy scream or just the regular rock music,
right.
and she's an amazing guitarist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at the band. So, like, this is another good. I love Lizzie Hale. That's a great choice. With Hailstorm, great band, but she's also gone off and done stuff on her
Hmm.
own that has been really good too. So,
Yeah.
like, wow, holy cow, man.
I mean, in the band itself, it's her brother, and I think she's dating the drummer. Or
Yeah,
is the
I think
drummer her brother?
she's dating somebody in the band, and they have been dating for like a long time too.
Hmm.
But again, she's got the ability, she's got the pipes, she definitely has the voice,
She
she's got the
does,
stage presence. Yeah,
and then like you said, she went off and did some stuff by herself, and she still sound amazing.
yeah. And doing different kind of stuff too, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Um, oh, okay, she's in a relationship with Joe Hottinger, the fellow guitarist.
Oh, the fellow, her brother's the drummer.
Yeah, in Hailstorm. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that I can't argue with. I wish I would have thought of that, but I did not. Yeah, and she plays guitar too. That's another huge thing. Name something hotter than a woman playing guitar.
Oh, you got Jen from Skillet that plays drums.
Oh yeah, she's
But
good. Yeah, yeah. Rock star chicks, right?
hmm.
Um, okay, yeah, dude, I like it. I like it a lot. I wish I would have thought of Lizzie Hale. Kind of slipped my mind there. Um, my number one, and she's number one by a long shot, is the one and only Lady Gaga. Um,
Yeah.
Singing all types of music. She's done jazz. She did stuff with Elton John, Tony Bennett. She's
Hmm.
done rock music. She played with Metallica at the Grammys.
Yeah.
Um, and it was all good. And she's an actress. If you haven't seen A Star Is Born, how dare you? She plays piano amazing. She writes her songs. That's the other thing too that I looked at was like a lot of these people was like, do they write their own songs? As an artist, you kind of have to write your own songs. And like,
Hmm.
you look at a lot of stars out there today, they don't write their own songs. And I guess that's okay because you can sing it, but if you want to be a true artist, you got to write your own song,
I mean, it's
right?
all right having taking other people's songs that are just writers and they don't want
That's
to,
true too.
or that's always good. But like you said, at the same time, you got to be able to write your own stuff.
Right. Yep. And
I
and
didn't
I
even
think
think of Lady Gaga.
yeah, man, there's a lot of good ones. I think she does this song called what is it? What the hell's the name of sit right back where you belong in the corner. Okay, what was that song? You and I, that's what it's called.
Oh,
And
you and
that's
I.
just one. That song is like
Yeah.
it reminds me of Queen. It's just rock and roll
I mean,
style,
just
and
in
then
general, she went from like Elton John to fucking Metallica.
right,
She's got an amazing voice. I mean, I'm not that type of music, I'm not really into
yeah,
per se, but the songs I have heard, she does an amazing job. And like just her music
uh,
videos too, and how she would always dress up,
right,
you know. But yeah, there's a lot of amazing female artists out there.
yep. Oh shoot. So yeah. Anyways, that's what I got, man.
That's what I got too. And that's it for this week.
Okay. Sorry, man. I had a little work
Okay.
emergency there. Anyways, yeah. Let us know what you think. Please drop your comments in. You know what? We should start posting our top 5 vinyl countdowns on the Instagram and letting you guys give your feedback on what you think, because I definitely feel like we'd love to hear from what you guys have to say. So
I
yeah,
mean, like you said, there might be ones that we didn't even think of.
exactly, man.
I went off of just like this one, I just went off of what I had in my mind.
Yeah,
I didn't do any research or anything on this one because I just went basically on what I like.
true, true. But we got them all covered, I think. I think we got a large
Hmm.
portion of the music industry, so
There we
absolutely.
do.
Mm-mm-mm.
Alrighty, everybody. You
Yeah,
guys have a good week. Enjoy football, and we'll catch you next week.
bam.
Remember, go out. Oh, here's another joke. What do you do when
Yeah,
you see Lady Gaga?
I don't know.
Poker face.
Oh,
All right,
perfect.
gentlemen.
We're
We are
out,
out.
folks. See ya. Ooh.